The race itself was really good. Early season race, Southern Hemisphere, just to open things up. And it's probably the earliest I've ever started my triathlon season off. But yeah, it was a good opportunity for me, especially after the back of a rough last year, to see where I was at, to see where the fitness is at, and see how much progress I've made with sort of a new coaching setup, a new training setup out here in Stellenbosch with Flora and some other guys that are training out here. So yeah, I mean, it was fantastic just to get off to a solid start of the year, and nothing ridiculous, but it shows that we're heading in the right direction. And yeah, there's things to improve on. The run in a good place already, but need to kind of elevate that to another level. And even the swim and the bike are in good places, but can still be pushed on. And in the race on the weekend, I kind of knew coming off the Achilles injury, I'm going to really have to force the swim and the bike. And I ended up doing that pretty well, but it was so hot, it became a real attritional race, so you had to be a bit more wise about managing where to expend your energy, and also thinking in the big picture in terms of, is it worth going for the win, or sort of making sure you just get that top 5 and get the necessary points to start this sort of Olympic qualification process. All these races have international world triathlon points, so that's why a lot of guys come down here and do the races early to improve their ranking. And yeah, so I mean, it's very competitive at the front end, and in a way you almost just want to secure a solid number of results, more so than throwing it all on the line, going for a win and maybe you completely blow up. So it's a different way for me to race. It's a bit more conservative and a bit more looking at the big picture within each race, and doing the best I can, but making sure I get what I came for, which was world ranking points. So yeah, after I let out the swim, which it wouldn't say in the results, because the timing chip, I think, was, by the time Matt was in transition, a guy ran past me into transition, but I pushed the swim, let that out, really tried to attack the hill on the bike. We dropped a couple people, but unfortunately all the dangerous sort of runners stayed in the pack. A bit bittersweet with the 4th, but as I said, yeah, early in the year, and know that there's a lot of things I can improve on, but also really encouraged by the results and just my whole approach to the race. And just to be walking away from the race injury-free is huge for me. So the next race I will do is a premium African Cup in Port Elizabeth, Nelson Mandela Bay. So that's going to be a higher level of field. It's going to be an Olympic distance. So yeah, we've got 3 weeks to prep for that and hopefully have another good result.